Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Treble. I'm your host, Caesar, and I'm so excited for this week because oh my gosh, we've had so many music news. Also, um a lot. A lot. I can't even put it in 2 words. But yeah, there's a lot going on in the music industry. There's a lot of things happening with new releases. Like there's been so much great music in the last, I would say, 2 weeks that we're really winding down to that time of the year where there's a lot of big artists. There's a lot of new songs, a lot of new albums, in our horizon, and it's very exciting because I was craving this all summer. By the way, guys, we still haven't gotten a summer song. I'm sorry. Alex Warren Ordinary is not a summer song, and I've seen that in a couple of articles that they're naming it the song of the summer. It's like I don't think so. I'm sorry. It's not a summer song. It's a beautiful song. I love the song. It's amazing. I think it was a great hit for him and for others to acknowledge his musical abilities and how popular he can be and his writing skills and in his voice. But it's not a summer song. It is not a summer song. And please, can we pick a different summer song? Can we just go with that? I get it. It's been topping the charts and all this good stuff, but come on. Like, it is not a summer song. Sorry, going on a small rant. But anyways, you're here for the new music. I'll tell you what we're going to check out. There's a lot of new singles. There's an EP. There's a couple of albums. We are getting fed in the music industry. So let's just get to it. And we'll start off with singles. All right, guys. So the first single I want to talk about is Zara Larsson's "Crush." And I feel like it's the perfect pop song for the direction she's going. It's not too much. It's not tapping too much in like in the EDM space or anything that's too dancey as well, with like music drops or instrumental drops or production drops. It's just a great pop song, and I really like the fact that she's going into this direction because I don't think we've ever gotten like a pure pop album from Zara. She did have big hits with her last few albums, but a pure pop album, I don't think we have gotten from her. And I'm super excited for this album. I love this song. This song's just dancey. It has dance pop elements. It has a little bit of R&B elements with her voice, but it still feels like a pop production and something that she is gearing towards and heading towards with this project. And I'm really excited for her. I hope we get that comeback. She's been getting a lot of praise for her music lately, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a great hit for her as well as an album hit. So I'm excited for that. I love the message. I love the fact that it's talking about like bittersweet feelings of a crush. You're getting like this crush of like liking someone new, the butterflies, all that excitement that happens when you find someone new or have a crush on someone, you're starting to like someone. So it's pure. I love the message. It's cute. Like I said, it's a pure dance song. It's not too in depth, but it's just fun, and it really fits well within this last few songs she's been releasing. So I'm excited for her. I'm excited to see what else she's gonna release and for the whole album. Like truly excited for this whole album. All right, guys, so let's move on to the second song, which lands in the Latin space, and it's Mau Enrique Desmaquillada, which means undone, or it means without makeup. That's the literal translation of this. But the whole meaning of the song, I think it's beautiful because it just captures more the beauty of naturalism, right? Like you don't need makeup, you don't need to be all glammed up. Like they're talking about more of just the natural beauty of someone, of this love interest or whoever they're talking about. And I think it's beautiful because we really don't get those kind of songs where talk about natural beauty. And I love that. I like the fact that they did it with this song. The song lands more in the pop space, reggaeton. It's playful. It's very breezy, feel good, kind of like a summer song, honestly. It's not quite a summer song, but it gives me that feel of a summer song. And I think they're doing great with this whole new project that they're going to release in a couple of weeks. It's been in that space of just having fun, being more playful with the instrumentation and the production, and just having that great energy when it comes to their last few singles. And I'm actually excited for this project because I'm used to them just being in a more producer side. I know they're a great artist. Honestly, I don't really follow them, but with this project and these last few singles, I have been liking what they've been releasing. This in this lane of like the breezy pop, feel good pop, lighthearted energy, like all of this great stuff. I think the last single I actually truly enjoyed from them was Ni Mala, which features like Karol G, Lali. It featured Becky G. It featured, oh my God, it featured other artists. I can't think of them. That's like the last song that I like from them. And I think that was back in like 2016, 2017, around that time. It was when Becky G started her career in the pop Latin space. So yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I truly enjoyed a single from them. So I'm excited for this song. I'm excited for this album. Go listen to the song. It's going to be great. You won't regret it. It's fun. Go watch the video. It's just fun. It's a fun, summary type of video. It's such a cool song. All right, guys. So moving on to the K-pop scene. The only artist that I feel like worth mentioning during this last week has to be Jeon Somi. I hope I'm saying her name right. Jeon Somi. Her song, Closer. It's such a great title track. It's a different step up than her previous work. It has this more like EDM, pop, stutter house type of sound that honestly worked for her very well. Now, I haven't checked out the music video. I heard it was really cool because it was something she hasn't really done in the past. And I just love her past work. And I think she's always been evolving. She's been in that pop space, but she's always been evolving, trying new sounds, trying new things. Honestly, it's top tier. The vibe of the song, it's this dreamy, playful, energetic type of sound that also has elements from Sean Kingston's single Beautiful Girls that was released back in 2007. That's crazy. That's almost going to be 20 years. And I like that she did that. Like she did use a sample or whatever it is, and it's honestly worked well for her. I really did enjoy that. It was nice to hear an old song with the newer song. I like it when artists do use interpolations or use a beat from an older song, just because that's what music is. And if you interpolate it and if you create something great with it, and when it's done properly, it's something that I can enjoy. And I truly do like those modernizations of older songs. So yeah, I think she did a great job with the song. It's upbeat, it's fun. It's like I said, it's something new. It's like this stuttery elements to the song that at first listen I didn't understand it, but by the second time I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. It's new, it's fun, it's unique. So yeah, go check it out. It's cool. I think that's the only K-pop song this week. And other news on the K-pop scene, that we actually are gonna get like a Blackpink album in November. So that's the rumor. That's what's going on in the K-pop scene. Another thing of the K-pop scene is New Jeans. New Jeans didn't come with a settlement with Adore or Hype, whatever. And I'm so bummed because I'm wanting to come back and make great music, because New Jeans honestly is up there, top tiers groups that I love from the K-pop world. Like Blackpink's there, 21, Baby Monster, and New Jeans. Everyone is basically from YG, but New Jeans is the only group outside of that company that I can say I love every single song. They haven't made a bad song at all. Like, it's all catchy, it's fun. Some of it's super emotional, and it's just the melodies and the productions are just great. And yeah, I miss them. I wish they can just come to a settlement. I want them to release new music and just give us those hits again. But yeah, those are some little bit K-pop news, a little bit sidetracked. But moving on to the last song, which I think you should listen to, and it's honestly surprised me. So I am not the biggest Khalid fan, but man, this song is so cool. So this song is In Plain Sight, which is exciting because this song is a mixture of pop, R&B. It has strong dance influences, which actually strays away from its traditional R&B, dreamy, more laid back sound. And it honestly surprised me. I'm not the biggest Khalid fan. I like a few hits here and there, but I don't follow him either. And so when I heard the song, I was actually super surprised. And I actually do like it. It still has that R&B element, But with the mixture of the dance influences throughout the song, I'm like, okay, this is really cool. This is a little something new. It's a different level of R&B, which I think some R&B artists have done, but he just did it well with the song. And his new album's coming out in October, I believe. And so, yeah, I'm actually excited for this album, especially if it's going to go into this direction, just because his previous work is more smooth, more R&B feel, more in your feelings. And I just think I'm in a stage where I just want to dance. I mean, I know in the past few episodes, I love the slower songs of different projects that I've talked about, but I think I'm just ready to dance. I think I just want to be able to feel alive, wake up, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, the vibes, it's super infectious. It's so cool. It's upbeat. It's danceable. It just gets you in a good mood, in a feel great mood. And it's just one of those songs that you cannot skip. Like, it's unskippable, honestly. This song's unskippable. I just love the fact that, like, he's talking about something raw in which he's like catching his partner, boyfriend, whatever it is, in like a scandal and confronting him and being like, hey, why are you cheating? Like, it has a storyline within the lyrics. So if you pay attention to the lyrics plus the production, whenever you have a strong production with meaningful lyrics, that makes a great, great song. So yeah, definitely check out this song. It's so cool. Love the vibe. I love what he's doing here. I truly, truly do. And I just can't wait for that album. So yeah, go check it out. I want to mention, these are other honorable mentions that I listened to. I didn't really want to go too much in depth, but go check out these songs as well. So we have Hunter Hayes with Fragile. It's more of a country pop sound. It's very vulnerable. It's very uplifting. It just balances the acknowledgement of pain and challenges and gives you that sense of hope and discovery, self-discovery. So definitely check out this song. Also, Coco Jones, Passport. It's off her, I want to say deluxe version of her debut album. She just added like 8 more songs to this project. I think it's a total of like 22 songs. Some of them are remixes, but hey, it still counts. And I love the vibe. Very R&B, pop with Caribbean sounds. You know, it's very energetic. It still fits in that R&B space. It's not too dancey, like it's not a dancey beat, but it has those pure R&B pop elements that she killed it with this album. So go check her out. The Jonas Brothers released a deluxe version of their previous album, but the song they're pushing out, it's Tantrum. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I honestly like this song. I would say it's like top 5 out of the whole project. Like, I don't know why they kept this song out. Like, it truly did fit within the whole space. So maybe they were saving it for something, you know, for a special project or to get more streams or something. I don't know. But definitely Jonas Brothers Tantrum, such a cool song. And the last song is actually by Jake. So if you don't know Jake, he is a music artist that came up during the TikTok era back in like 2020, 2021. And so he has this song called Lucky You. It features Tilly Birds, John Michael Hell. I want to say those 2 names correctly. But yeah, it's like this pure pop song. I love it. It's so vibey. It hits all the elements of a great pop song. And honestly, I feel like we're missing a pop guy right now. Like, we don't have this pop guy making great music, which I feel like Jake can do that. Now, he has great vocals. He's great on piano. I know he can play a lot of instruments. I don't know about the performance part. I don't know. I've never seen him do dancing and all that stuff. So maybe that's why he's not considered like a pop guy, but he's making great pop hits. He's been doing it for the last 5 years. And so with this song, it's just another level. And I like the fact that he collaborated. He really doesn't collaborate a lot with artists, but with this one was really well. Like, he did a great job with this. So yeah, guys, go check out those singles. Go check out the honorable mentions. You will not be disappointed. It's all going to be, you know, updated in the playlist. So click the link down below to just listen to this. And let's move on to those albums. All right, guys. So the first project I want you to listen to is actually an EP by David Archuleta. It's called Earthly Delights. What I love about this album is that he's actually exploring and celebrating his self-discovery, right? He came out, I want to say 2 to 3 years ago. He's been on this journey of self-acceptance, self-love, and just coming to realization who he is. And I think that's what this album is providing us, the listeners, the viewers, all of the fans, right? Of where he's at. You know, he's He's talking about queer joy. He's talking about embracing life experiences. He's talking about exploration of love, romance, sensuality, and just what comes with our life. And I think he did a great job with this EP. Now, I do want to say that I expected him to stay in the creme brulee sound. If it's a song, it's his first single off this EP. So I thought he was gonna do a little bit more of that. So unfortunately, he didn't. He has a variety of sounds throughout this album, but it's still a great album. It's soulful. There's ballads. There's pop sounds. There's heartfelt messages, which I think matters a lot because you can create a whole pop album and not have no meaning, no depth, no nothing. And he actually did the opposite. He has depth. He has meaningful lyrics. He's telling you the storylines. He's talking about personal experiences. So he did a great job with this. And I truly do appreciate that because not very many artists do this. And also, honestly, people in the queer space, right? People who are in the LGBT community, they don't do this. Artists don't do this. But he did this very well. My favorite song, it has to be Creme Brulee still. I love this sound. It's very playful, very fun. You know, it's just talking about being flirty with someone, experiencing those moments of love, right? The first stages of, I don't want to say love, maybe like love or meeting someone new. But yeah, this song's beautiful. And it's also very dancey, very groovy, very fun. And so I think that's why I thought the whole project was kind of leading towards this because I really do enjoy this song. But yeah, so go listen to that song. Next song is Call You. No, it's Can I Call You? Let me correct myself. Can I Call You? Now, this song also I've talked about in the past. Now, I think this song, so it gives us more of the emotional side of him. You know, he's yearning, he's longing for like physical connection with someone who's not in the same space, not in the same even state. I would say they're in a different state. And I just love this. When you're in those moments where you found someone who is not physically in your area, maybe they live in a different state, you do yearn for them, you do long for them, you do want to be with them, and you do miss them. And I think this song explains that very well. And even the style that he used, it's very like silky, poppy, and it's very like R&B, more on the R&B side, but still has more of those elements of pop. And he did a great job with this. It's just very vulnerable as well. Like the lyrics are so vulnerable. It was something that I was not expecting him to express. And yeah, go listen to that one. Go listen to the song because even sometimes it can make you not cry, but you can be like, whoa, like I'm missing someone. Like, who am I missing? Right. And the last song I want to talk about is actually Lucky. It's this more pop R&B sound, more on the soulful side, but it still has like this fun production to it, and it captured my attention a lot more than the other songs. So he's talking about being intimate with someone and not so vulgar about it. He's just talking about it in general sense and how that person's lucky to be with them. When you are in those intimate moments, intimate with them in any shape or form, that person is lucky to be with you, especially if you respect yourself a lot, and especially if you don't see intimacy as just this thing. Like you actually are being intimate with someone because you truly like them and love them, and not just for fun or anything like that. So I like this song. It's a very great message for everyone in general, right? Because everyone should be lucky to be with you, whoever you are, whoever you're being intimate with. It's a cool song. I love the message. I love the beat. I just love the way it sounds. It's this like silky, right, R&B pop sound, and it's a great message for him to explore and talk about. But yeah, guys, go listen to this EP. This EP is great, beautiful. Love the vulnerability. He gives us great topics, great messages with these songs. All right, guys, so the second album has to go to Maroon 5, Love Is Like. Now, can I tell you something? I didn't realize they were going to release this album this past week. I honestly thought they were going to release it in September. I don't know why. I was actually shocked to see that, it was released. And it's just a great surprise because their full album, like every song, maybe one song I can say is skippable, but every song was great. Like I love this vibe. I love this direction they're going into. It still has like their old like Maroon 5 feel and sound, but they added so many productions, so many interpolations, so many different elements that make a great album. Now, do I think it's gonna be like this major big breakout hit and continue them to skyrocket their stardom? I don't think so, because I don't think their last few singles have become hits, right? Charting wise or anything like that. But it was a beautifully done album. I was so shocked. It's still like that pop rock sound. It has disco elements to it. It has funk elements into it, and even R&B. You know, like it has all these different sounds within this whole record, and it was so cool to see. And it's something that I hope they keep continuing to do, because I'm a big fan. Like, I'm a big fan of this whole project. So my favorite song from this album is All Night Still. I talked about it, in the previous episode. I just love the saxophone. I love the saxophone sound. I love the whole element of that throughout the song, and it's this funky, R&B feel good type of sound, and I love that. I love the fact that it wasn't too serious. It's not as serious, and it's just about having fun and being with someone all night and just exploring that side of like new interests or a new love interest. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I still love that song. I could say it's my favorite still. Yeah, it did not change at all. All right, guys, and my second favorite song from this project, it's called I Like It. It features Sexy Red. Now, I'm not a Sexy Red fan. I don't like her. I even think she sounds out of place in this song, but I like what they did around her verse. Like, I love the production. I love the way he sounds. I love the melodies. Like, I just love the way he did the song, or they did the song around her verse, because I feel like that verse did not fit at all, but I can move past that. It's not a super long verse. I would say it's like 20 seconds, 30 seconds top. But yeah, it was fun. It gives me like this Justin Timberlake feel from like the 2000s. And so I think that's why I really did enjoy it. It's just this cool track. It has this catchy vibe to it. I love it. I think it's just one of those greater songs that he produced. I don't want to say he produced, but that they made with this project. So it's super fun, upbeat, catchy. Such a vibe, and the meaning is not too in depth, right? Just talking about attraction. It was fun to listen to. I had to listen to it on repeat a couple of times so I can get that first part of that featured artist verse, like kind of not out of my head, but to kind of like accept it. Like, okay, accept the verse because you enjoy the rest of the song, and the Sexy Red verse is in the beginning of the song, so it's kind of like, okay, I can handle that. So yeah, go listen to this. It's so cool. I love it. The title track, Love Is Like, featuring Lil Wayne, is another big hit. And it's the single that they're pushing out, which I feel like really mixes in this like pop element with like this R&B hip hop. And it was something different for them to do, because it really leans towards that sound. Like, it doesn't sound like anything else on this album. And it just showcases the signature blend of all these genres together. And they did a great job. Even Lil Wayne doesn't sound out of place. He fit into the song. And it's very hard to do rap verses within like these pop rock type of sounds. Like, he did a great job, not just only with the verse, but the way he sounded, the way that he was expressing himself, the melody, the production, all of this was so cool to see. And yeah, it's another big hit. I hope they do release this to radio and also like really push this single out, because it can be a great hit for 2025 just because of how different it sounds. I'm excited for this. I love the meaning. It's just, it talks about joys and challenges and impact on individuals, and the nature of just love, right? That we all go through when we do experience love overall. So yeah, go listen to it. That's my last favorite song. Those top 3 songs are so cool, so beautiful. The whole project, honestly, I like the whole project. But if you don't want to give the whole project a chance, just listen to these 3 songs. You will not regret it. Maybe the Sexy Red one can be questionable, but skip her verse and continue listening to the song and really, really feel it, because this project, honestly, one of their better projects overall. So Maroon 5 really did a great job with this. All right, guys. So the last album I want to talk about is by Jordan Davis, Learn the Hard Way. And there hasn't been a lot of country albums that have captured my attention these past few months. I think the last one could have been Morgan Wallen, maybe. This whole album, what I love about it is the title, because I feel like sometimes in life you do learn the hard way. You don't learn something from seeing someone else, you learn it by your own experiences. And we can all relate to that. Sometimes we do see something like, oh, I don't want to be like that, I don't want to do this, but we still do it because we haven't learned it, we haven't experienced it. Just because sometimes as human beings, some of us think we're not invincible, but like we may need to experience it firsthand so it can process in our brain that don't do that ever again, right? So I think that's what it is. I love the themes where he talks about love, he's talking about lust, loss, he's talking about personal growth, he's talking about family, and he's talking about just all the topics that really do make a great country album. Now, the sound's very his sound. I would say Jordan Davis has this specific sound because of his unique voice and the type of music he produces. I think it has those Jordan Davis elements that I enjoy from his work. The vibe is very authentic. There's confidence within his voice. There's cohesive structures with his songs. Also, it's very soulful range. You know, it has these different like also country, but also like soft country in mixed in. Like he has heartfelt ballads within this whole project. He also has like these great energy songs that have like this upbeat country sound that a lot of male country artists do, and of course female country artists do as well. But with the men, it's more I would say they take that direction a little bit more. Like they do it a little bit more than the women do. The song that I recommend to you is the title track. Of course, the title track's so done beautifully. It's like this bluesy country ballad. It has this like heartache feel to it. It's very melodic. It's not his most upbeat song, but I love the fact that it talks about learning the hard way. You know, you're doing more of things you shouldn't have done, right? And now you're learning from them. All the bad experiences you've done, maybe some mistakes you have done, you're learning from all that. And now you're recognizing like, oh, I need to change or I need to do better. And I feel like we all can relate to that, right? We all can relate to that theme, that message. So this song, like I said, it's beautifully done. You can't continue to dwell like on your mistakes. You have to move forward as well. So he did a great job with this whole structure of this song. And the next song I want to talk about is Mess with Messing You. Mess with Messing You. Yeah, this title's a little unique just because they didn't really capture in my brain what it meant. But yes, Mess with Missing You featuring Carly Pearce, which Carly Pearce has a beautiful voice. Her country song, beautiful duet. They sound amazing together. I honestly was glad that it wasn't released or even pre-released, because I feel like a lot of country artists have been pre-releasing like the duets, the features, and it just wasn't one of those songs that I want to listen to before. Like I really want to listen to it with this project, and he waited. And like I said, it's such a beautiful song. There's the guitar solo, there's these like slow burn feels to it. Like it kind of feels more like not R&B, but like it's a slower country song, but it's not as slow as like a ballad. You know, it still gives us like that country feel that you want to listen to it. But yeah, go listen to this. Such a beautiful song. That I'll leave you with the last final song from this album. It's called Son of a Gun. Now this is the type of country song that I say where it's like more country male dominant with this like powerful chorus. It's very like upbeat. It's very energetic. And so it's like this song that talks about how his mom and his dad made a son of a gun. And I think more in a sense of when you were growing up, you might have been rebellious. You might have done things you made mistakes, right? You shouldn't have done things. You shouldn't have done certain things. And so there's a time where maybe you felt like, man, like I'm not doing the greatest choices. They made a son of a gun. And so I think the lyrics were specific on this. And I think we all kind of can learn from this, especially those who were growing up and maybe weren't as respectful to our parents, or maybe we had a lot of problems with our parents, a lot of fights. And so I think this kind of gives us that reflection of like, hey, they made something like this, but doesn't mean I have to stay like this type of person all my life. Like, I can change, I can grow, and I am different now. And so I think that's what played so much with this song for me. Like, I really did like this song because there's some self-reflection here where you can learn like, oh, I was a jerk or I was a worse person, but now I'm better, right? Self-reflection, self-love, self-acceptance. And all you can do in this world truly is just become a better person. Yeah, guys, that was it. That was all my albums. Go listen to David Archuleta's, go listen to Maroon 5, Jordan Davis. They all did a great job. Also, make sure you go check out the Jonas Brothers deluxe version with their last album, Greetings from Your Hometown. Also, Coco Jones, her update deluxe version. Go listen to those albums. They're beautiful projects. I love those projects as well. I've talked about them in past episodes. And so, yeah, go check out this great music. All the links are going to be down below for the playlist. So go check it out. But before we end the episode, let's talk about Miss Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is releasing an album in October, right? I hope we get the lead single maybe next week. I don't think we're going to get it the week that Sabrina Carpenter's releasing her album, but I think we can either expect the next week or the following week, the first week of September, which I hope we get a lead single, because you cannot drop the cover, the release date, the track listing, the visuals, and not give us a new song. But you know what? I'm excited she's doing it like this, because artists haven't been doing this. Like, they're not dropping all the info right up front. They're actually dropping a single and then slowly, rolling out the album. She did the opposite. She gave you everything except the single, which is interesting because I don't think the last big surprise she has done before has been whenever she announced Folklore. I think Folklore she announced it the day of the release. So I think that was the last time she made like this huge, big, shocking like announcement. But yeah, it was cool the way she did it, especially with Travis Kelce and his brother in their podcast. So that was cool to see too. I haven't watched the full interview. It's too long. It's 2 hours. And not to say it's too long, but it's 2 hours. I haven't had the time, but I have watched clips. I've watched like 30, 40 minutes of it already. Want to watch the rest of it. Sit down and watch it because I want to watch it, not just listen to it. So yeah, we're excited for Taylor Swift news. Last week I said we were going to get an album or a single or something in October. Kind of got it right? So I'm really, really excited for that whole scene. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. All the support. Like, subscribe, share this with a friend. Leave a review if you're listening to this on audio. I would really appreciate it. It just gets more people listening, pushes out more, with the algorithm and all the great stuff. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for the next 5 months, right? The rest of the year, it's going to be so cool with new music, with new projects, big artists. Also, before I end, Doja Cat 2 announced that she's releasing her album the last week of September. So we're getting a Cardi album the second to last week of September. The last week of September, we're getting Doja. And then the first week of October, we are getting Taylor Swift. Wow. Anyways, going back, thank you so much again. Appreciate you. Love you. Remember, guys, say it louder. It's only Treble.